Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Driftland, the Magic Revival. So, this game, an RTS that is coming out, it came out on the 29th in early access, made by the company Star Drifters, their first effort, if I remember correctly. So yeah, this game basically is... Oh, what's the best way to describe this? It's like Majesty, but with an RTS. Now, granted, Majesty was a bit of an RTS itself, but it's got its own unique spin on it. Essentially, the world's been shattered by a magical war. Magic died down for a while. And then, well, magic came back to life. And so did the war. But now we're building up our stuff on a shattered world and all the magical elements therein. I'll explain as we go along here. Now, being that this is early access, there are only 2 races available at the moment, but as you can see, there are 4 planned, so they're still working on it. The humans, as normal, they are the balanced race. It's like some sort of fantasy realm law that the humans always have to be the balanced race. With perhaps an economic advantage. I like economic advantages. The Dark Elves are less durable with the buildings, but more skilled units. I'm Mr. Economy here, so I think I'm going to go with the humans. Everything else I'm just going to keep as normal here. Small map size can be me versus 1 AI. Let's get started. And I'm going to skip the tutorial because I already did it myself. So, each island, here we have our castle. This is our first and only island at the moment, but we can expand into more. We've got one explorer here who's going around picking up some treasures that we've gotten. But we need to get some citizens in place and also need to be able to feed them. So let's do that. Now we can see on here at the... Well, I can't mouse over it, but at the top middle there, you'll see when I mouse over island, it will tell us the resources that island has. So we've got 2 cottages, or well, we have room for 2 cottages. You can only build so many cottages on a given island. The game is letting us build 2, so I will build 2. Cottages hold people. Now, in order to, we need to be able to feed people, so we're going to build ourselves a farm. Now, the interesting thing here is you'll see this in a second, is how we allocate our citizens. Right now we only have 10 people. They're living in the castle. Now we have room for more, so our population is going to start to grow. And once our farm finishes itself, now we can see that the farm has room for up to 5 workers. Each worker that we assign to the farm will produce us some food. But it's up to us to determine how many workers to assign. Now you might be saying, well, Pinstar, why don't you just assign all the workers and get all the food you can? Well, the thing is, workers who are quote-unquote idle are considered citizens. Citizens make you gold through tax revenue. So their default state is to make you gold, and therefore assigning them to any kind of cultivation building will be an opportunity cost. That being said, we do need these other materials, so I'm going to throw down a lumberjack and a stonemason down here, just so we can tap into the resources. Now you can see on here, 367, 332 in wood and stone. It is a finite resource. We will eventually run out of wood and stone on this island. There are lots of islands that we can tap into. So we'll set 1 person mining each of those and 1 more here. Again, as we assign more people here, we're going to start losing out on some of our trade income. Now, in order to expand here, to sort of conquer and tap into the other islands, we need to build bridges. This will formally link the islands to our island and therefore make it part of our empire. We can then settle on those islands, tap the resources, explore them, and the islands close to us are generally pretty tame and safe. Islands further out will have more interesting things, but also have some danger, so we're going to need a military. But for the time being, let's get a pair of bridges here, because we want to tap into our 2 neighboring islands. Oh, we're losing food here. My thing is, there's no benefit to having surplus food other than as a buffer against starvation. My MO here is to try and keep things up and running smoothly, so that we have exactly as much food as we need, not too much, not too little. Let's see. This place can hold 3 cottages, which is nice. The one balancing factor here is that buildings cost upkeep, and the further away they are from your palace, or rather the further in sequential islands they are away from your main island, the more they're going to cost. So upkeeping buildings here is going to be a bit more expensive, but I don't have any room for more cottages on this island, so let's get working here. Let's throw down a trio of cottages here so we can start ballooning our population. Also, space is a bit of a premium. Never mind the cottage space. The raw physical space on an island can be depleted, so you may be forced to build on other islands just for that reason. The other thing is, with all these new people, we're going to need more farms. In fact, since we can keep our upkeep a little bit lower, let's build a farm on here. Obviously, our resources are empire-wide. So yeah, we've just got a whole butt ton more space available for our population. They're going to start growing. They're going to start eating. So we're going to need more food. And we only assign 5 workers per farm, at least at the moment. So we're going to need more in that sense. Now, one of the things that we can do, and this is going to be more important later in the game, is we can prospect for resources beyond the ones that are obvious. Obviously, we can see the stone, and we can see lumber, and obviously anywhere that's good, that's nice grassy land here is good for food, but there's other more rare resources that we'd have to actually prospect. Now, this guy that we have here, an explorer, we can actually have them go and explore for us. I'm going to actually tell him to explore on each of these islands. He'll bounce around and go to each one as they finish. So he's going to start looking around for hidden resources so that we might be able to tap into something a little bit more later on. All right, we're getting more people down here. Can we fit another farm? We can. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to throw down another farm here. That's a little overkill, yes, but I'm also going to throw down... I'm lacking room here. So this is what I'm talking about, where space can be a premium here. This place technically has room for 3 cottages. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get another explorer. There we go. We're at even food. We technically don't need this extra farm, but we're going to be building more cottages soon. Hopefully our explorer... Nope, you're going after that bounty. Okay. Well, there's another way that we can explore things, and that's with our magical eye. One of our resources is mana, and we can cast spells that directly affect the terrain here. So now that we have line of sight here, now we can throw down some cottages. And now these cottages themselves will be providing the line of sight. Now, I think it's time to upgrade our castle, because sort of the way the castle sort of governs the tech levels of your buildings. So you can upgrade your other buildings to higher levels, which is a great way to build tall. That way you're not tapping into new islands with higher upkeep costs. But it becomes more and more expensive to upgrade your buildings as you go along to the higher tiers. So again, a trade-off, which is good. It's a meaningful strategic decision to make, and I like that. All right, so our new cottages are starting to fill up. People are starting to eat. We're going to need to upgrade one of our farms in order to keep up with all this. So now that we've upgraded our castle to level 2, we can upgrade our farm to level 2. And again, this is all costing me resources. At the moment, I've been stumbling upon a fair number of treasure chests that have been giving me bonus stuff. Plus, we start the game with a decent number of resources. But eventually that will be depleted, and that's why we need to start mining into these. Now, since we have such a high amount of gold here, I think I'm going to crank up how much wood and stone, because we're going to start tearing through wood and stone a little bit more aggressively. So these 3 islands are pretty much where we're going to be sort of consolidating our power base. Now, one other thing we want to build here, now that we have our castle, is some military. Now, as you can see here, I've pretty much tapped into all the space on this main thing here. There's going to be a little bit more space will open up once we deplete the stone and the wood here. That's why despite this island not having very much in the way of stone and lumber resources, I'm tapping into them regardless. Need a little bit more food. There we go. We'll make it 20 of 20. That way, eventually, these will get depleted. I can clear them away and make space on my low upkeep island here. See? And then we'll slowly tap into the resources in other islands. Right then. Let's see. We are still doing well. So let's get our Knight's Garrison here. We will probably have to go into our next island here, but that's okay. Where's the... Alright, so the center of the map is down this way, so it would actually be more strategically relevant to put it in this island, because it'll be closer to, exploring other islands, tapping into them, combat, and what have you. Speaking of exploring, we are probably going to want to tame our backyard, tap into all these little islands, maybe not necessarily colonize them, but still be something you want to keep an eye on here. And bear in mind, this is just a small map. But let's get our... so we can get a couple of knights here. Now, one of the other things that we can build, now that we've got both a stonemason and a lumberjack, is we can build a marketplace. Marketplace not only allows us to trade resources for other resources, or just sell it for gold, but it allows us to... train up a special skill for our combat units that actually makes them not cost us any money in terms of upkeep, which is really good because money becomes pretty tight later on. Now one of the things we can do is now we can upgrade our cottages. So I'm going to start upgrading our cottages, but which will also necessitate us upgrading our farms to keep up with the food demands. Now, our marketplace makes our mining production, basically boosts mining production for everything across the board by a little bit. But we can also use it to get this skill financial independence. But basically what we do is we buy copies of this skill. Our warriors can then come over here of their own fruition and pick up a copy of it, and then they learn that skill. And this particular skill makes it so that they don't cost me upkeep, which is good. Starvation, eh? Alright, we're starting to lose some funds there, so let's start upgrading farms. Also, using recruits also uses up some of your population. So people who are your heroes here will be people who cannot participate in your economy. And obviously your economy is going to need to be much larger than your your military in order to keep everything afloat. Alright, so we've got that. Let's start upgrading our cottages here. The nice thing is the cost per day does not increase, but the population capacity goes up by 5. So we're getting more bang for our buck, but like I said, it takes more raw resources to invest in these cottages. As you can see here, 83 gold, 17 of here. We've already upgraded our cottage level 2. So, and yeah, we only have 2 cottages here. So as our people grow into that, they're going to start eating into more food, but we've got plenty of room, so let's go on a little bit of an upgrade spree. We want to build nice and tall. and that will be able to keep up with them. The other thing you can do here is build a mill. A mill basically gives an efficiency bonus to all your farmers. And it really doesn't matter where you build it. I mean, yeah, we'll build it right here. Might as well. And yeah, interesting, some of these buildings actually are built on the edge of the island and just sort of hang off of them, which I think is a really nice aesthetic. Oh, have they? Yeah, I think they've already. Oh, they've already explored that, and it looks like they're exploring this place. Soon, I'm gonna have to tap into other islands to keep our explorers busy. All right, so we've got that. We've got more people coming in. We might need a fourth farm. Actually, it might not hurt to have a fourth farm eventually here. Again, I want to get our economy up nice and big, because this is how we keep and maintain a gold base. And let's get ourselves a fourth farm here. Can't fit it over here, but that's okay. We'll put the farm up over here. I like the little, instead of having a traditional worker just hammer at the building, your mage is the one that is literally hammering at the building with a whole bunch of magical hammers. Alright, starvation. Yeah, we got, like I said, I got room to tick more and more people up into here, so we should be able to feed the extras. And if not, we have another farm that we can upgrade to level 2. Obviously, the more people we have on farms, the more of our population that ties up. But that's, there's, you still get more workers total. All right, this should actually be a pretty good balancing point. Yeah, we're at a surplus of 1 food, so we're not wasting a lot of people here, but we're still in a surplus, so we don't need to worry about starvation. All right, excellent. So let's turn our focus to some other things. Our knights here are duking it out and whatnot. So let's tap into it. Now, sometimes, islands are close enough to build bridges, but this island's a little bit too far. What do we do in this case? Why don't we just drag it towards us? Get over here! That's right, we can use our raw magic to literally drag the land over to us. And now we can build a bridge onto this. Yeah, we'll make it to our capital here. Now there's a bunch of treasure chests here that can be tapped into, and I can order geology here to have our explorers tap into here and see what resources they can uncover. And I think I'm gonna do that with a bunch of these islands here. Now, if you can't see the island, you can't drag it over, but as we've seen before, we can throw up a magic eye. And then, once we can see the island, we can drag it over to where we want it. We will be depleting our magic pretty quickly here, but I'd rather... oh yeah, there's also a range limit to your magic. So you can't just, insta-nuke your opponent. Ooh. Nice stuff. I think I'll take it. Now, of course, our opponent can do the exact same thing as us. Oop, under attack. Who's attacking us? Yeah, we got a birdie. These guys are fairly common, but we've got our knights, our Kniggetts, coming over here to help. So we'll let them take care of that. You cannot directly order your units around. All right, we've got some other goodies here. I think we might want to get another, our ranged units, the marksman post here. And yeah, even though they're going to be exploring over this way, I'm going to want this over here. Aha! Look at this. So, our stone deposit is gone. So now we've got extra room here. Not only from that, we can also get rid of the stonemason, and now we have room for more buildings here. Who died? Yeah, there he, I think he killed one of our explorers. Yeah, he's doing some damage to the farm, but our knight will take care of this here. And this is why we want more people here, more troops. And with 2 more of those, we'll go to our thing here and get 2 more financial independences, so they can be free to us. As you can see, our gold is going real high, and well, we're going to need that. I think at this point, yeah, let's get our 3rd level of our castle here. Because there's lots of other goodies that you can keep on unlocking as you go up here. Now, one of the other things that you've seen little messages here, you know, new deposits of iron have been discovered. Well, the whole purpose of these deposits of X is that we can mine them, and they're hidden and finite on each one. Starvation. All right. Let's just let's kick you up a notch, and we'll pay some gold to fix you up, so you don't get smushed next time a birdie decides to nibble on you. Now here we can see there's some hostile forces on here. Let's put a bounty out there so that our knights can start fighting. Oh wait, there's 3 guys here. Oh, this could end poorly. All right, we gotta support this one. Lightning strike. Let's lightning strike. Oh, heal. Guns, farmed it. Well, poopy pants. I mean, we can always hire another one, but that's money down the bank, or down the drain. And another marketplace financial independence we'll need to purchase to get them kitted out. Luckily, these guys are fairly weak. And now there's 2 of them here, so we should be able to, they should be able to prevail. What are you doing, dude? Oh, you're moving over to fight the melee dude. Yeah, because whatever this oh, the Well of Whispers just gives us a treasure of mana. Weird to have 3 guys guarding it. But there we go. Treasure get. And now we can assign this to be explored. Same goes here. We'll conquer this island. All right. Oh yeah, we're losing food, aren't we? We've got a few more people here. Oh, we've lost both of our staples, so let's get our lumberjack up. This place is chock full of it. You can see that's why it's green. So we'll put the lumberjack there, and they'll last a lot longer. And our stonemason, this place is chock full of stone, so we'll put our stonemason here. But look at all this lovely room we have in our low-cost capital. So let's think about other buildings that we could build here. Not the library. What's the one that I wanted here? Sawmill, marketplace. House of Scholars is what we want. That actually allows us to get into the tech tree a little bit, which is still experimental, but getting knowledge points allows you to start getting more technologies and what have you. Again, work in progress for this one. I think they just introduced that, the tech tree here. But I think it might be worth it in here. So let's get ourselves a House of Scholars. What are we low on? We have quite a bit of surplus food here. I might actually might build a little bit more. Yeah, we can do 1 cottage on this little island, and since this is a fairly nice little place for one, let's toss down a cottage here. It'll cost us a little bit more in upkeep because this is one of the more distant locations, but I think we'll handle it just fine. All right, we cleared out the main guy on here. Oop, here comes random wild eagle to attack my military island. That won't go too well for them. Be nice if your buddies would help you out, but he handled it just fine. Alright, now what I want to find here is deposits of gold. So yeah, some of our islands have raw gold. You can see on our main island here, there's 756 raw gold, which isn't very much, but it's still worth tapping into. So we're going to gold mine it up. Oh, hi there. Yeah, these eagles are becoming persistent. But hey, more combat against these guys means more experience. All right, gold mine has been built. We can start assigning people to it, and that will give us even more money. Also, can we build a wizard's tower yet? No, we need more stone. I might need another thing of stone. Since this place has a moderate amount of stone, we'll build a stonemason here just to deplete the stone resources here. The 308 stone here. And that will be just fine. We can also upgrade this stonemason to get more workers there, but I'm all about depleting resources on distant lands so we can clear out the space and possibly use it for something else. Ooh, new deposits of gold have been found over here. Nice. Ooh, and it's a rich one, so come to daddy. What are we down here? +3 food? Alright, if I upgrade the cottage again, we'll be in overage of food. But I think, yeah, we can upgrade the mill. So let's upgrade and repair the cottage here. Let's get that stone flowing. Get that gold flowing. And get our treasury nice and fat here. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll give us a little bit more in the way of people. What are we lacking here? Wizard's Tower, there we go. Now, the Wizard's Tower is actually going to be something we want to place as far away from our main castle as possible, because it also radiates magical casting abilities. So, what I think I'll do here, since we can see the tip of this island, let's grab this island and drag it over here. Actually, yeah, we'll just drag it up here. And we will link onto it. Because this is where I want to build our Wizard's Tower, nice and far from our capital to basically maximize the spread of our magical abilities here. Ooh, looks like we got a couple of people guarding. That's okay. Now, one way to get a bunch of people to... oh yeah, we gotta upgrade our mill here. Oh, we need a level 3 farm. And we need more stone. Okay, that's fine. We can do a level 3 farm. We've got enough of a buffer here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna up the reward to fairly high. Whoa! Hello, Mr. Barbarians. Would you guys like some lightning? Because I've got some lightning for you. Get the hell away from my marketplace, thank you very much. Did I miss somebody? Is there some schmuck here? Yeah, I missed somebody. Get out of here. Yeah, they just teleported in here. Those bastards. Now, the question is, yeah, no, they're just going to destroy the gateway. We can make those ourselves. I didn't realize barbarians could raid like that. Sheesh. might be worth our while to upgrade these. Get room for an extra recruit. Oh yeah, let's get our farms up. And I just spent a bunch of stone that I needed. Oops. That's okay. Now we should have more people coming in here. And we can train up new people as well. So one more recruit, one more recruit. And we'll go here. 2 more of these. We can also upgrade this. But no, I need to upgrade the farm. So I'm down 1 steel. Well, I guess we'll have to trade for 1 steel. What do we have in abundance? Oh, can we not trade for that? Huh. So we are exactly 1 steel short. Well, hopefully these guys let us pick up some steel. Wooden stone. That's going to be ruby and diamonds. Oh, wow. That's a lot of them, too. Alright, well, here's what we got to do then. We upgrade our marketplace. That will give us access to trade for steel, and then we do 1 thing of steel and upgrade our farm so we don't go hungry. And here comes a birdie to come annoy us. And then I'll do the Mages Guild here. Alright, upgraded marketplace. We can now trade for steel. And that will give us what we need to upgrade this farm. Which will then allow us to upgrade our mill here to make our farmers more efficient. Oh yeah, while we're here, might as well throw down a geology order here. Alright, farm has been upgraded. We can get more workers onto it. Might as well build up a little bit more of a surplus here. We can also start upping our cottages to level 3. Not the House of Scholars. Cottages. We're missing steel. Alright, you know what? We need a steel mine here. No more trading for this stuff. Or not a steel mine, an iron mine. And this place has it in spades, so iron mine get. Alright, one other thing we might want to do is actually start building the helper buildings for our guys here. I think I'm going to do a shooting range. These allow them to train up additional skills that you can purchase for them. Also, I still do want to get myself those mages, or that wizard tower. So yeah, let's get that here. How expensive is this? Let's get one of these towers too, just to help protect this place. And since it's so close by, might as well tap into this island. Alright, we've got our iron mine going here. So that will allow us to start getting in the materials needed to upgrade our stuff. Actually, you know what? We might want 2 iron mines. Who else has an appreciable amount of iron? That might be our only game in town at the moment. What do we? Oh, for some reason we need iron to train wizards. Silly as that is. Yeah, chase them off. Oh, new deposits of iron have been found. Well, handy that. Not very big deposits. What do we got here? 143, hardly worth the mine. But man, that has a lot of gold there. That is a metric F ton of gold. Alright, well here's what we're going to do. We're going to build ourselves a cottage on that island. Might as well colonize it. It's a little far from home, I'll admit. New deposits of gold, eh? Now gold I'm always willing to tap into, no matter what. Gold will always pay for itself in both the labor that we use. Oh, we got a whole bunch of iron here. So let's get a couple of wizards here. All right, get you on that gold mine. How are we doing on food? Doing fine on food. Let's upgrade you. Yeah, see, cost per day 9 to maintain this distant cottage, compared to a cost of only 4 or only 5 here in the middle here. Oh yeah, so these guys. Let's see. The critical damage is good for both our knights and our marksmen. So. And it's a dragon. Lovely. Oh, I need me some flying mounts. We haven't discovered them yet. You have to find nests and then tame them. And of course the dragon is attacking the gold mine. Oh yeah, all over the place here. We definitely need flying mounts, like, badly. Yeah, let me... Do we have something here? Ooh, there is a nest there. Good. Get that island over here. And the gold mine's trashed. Well, at least these guys will start doing something about it. We'll rebuild that gold mine once we've mobilized our forces a little bit here. But yeah, this right here, this eagle nest, will allow us to tame eagles, these guys, and use them as flying mounts for a couple of our troops, which we need because that gives them huge amounts of mobility. All right, you guys have picked up all that stuff here. The other item I want to give is a library for our wizard's tower. This allows us to buy extra upgrade spells for our wizards here, and that is really useful for our wizards. Oh yeah, we can probably upgrade our mill now. Increase our bonus per worker. At some point we're going to... Deposits of stone. Yeah, this place is done with stone. That's fine. Get rid of that stone there. And actually the stonemason itself will go away on its own. Alright, our mill is giving us bonus food production here, which is nice. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to order our heroes here to conquer this island. We'll also order our explorers to tap into it. Let's see, what do we need to upgrade this thing? We need Castle 4 to upgrade the Wizard Tower. Fair enough. Not House of Scholars. We can do massive upgrades to our cottages here, where we get all of our cottages to level 3, and then also we can start upgrading our farms to level 3 to feed all of those cottage people. So let's go do that. We already have, yeah, three is the limit here. What am I missing? Stone. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of stone. So let's actually get another. Actually, what's this island's thing left? 808? No, let's find another place to tap into stone. Besides that island, there's got to be. Oh, this place is rich with stone. So yeah, this desert here, we'll tap into here. We can also terraform this area. Oh yeah, eagle nest here. So Now, since we got some rubies from the chest here, you use rubies to tame the eagles. Why? I don't know, maybe you're paying them in shinies. But now we can tame 2 eagles, which then can be ridden by 2 of our troops. They'll come and get them, and then they'll start flying around. They still have all their other abilities. Our marksmen can still shoot their bows. Our knights still use their swords. Our wizards who can still shoot their magic. Yeah, there you go. Just attack our watchtower with our wizards here. Let's see how that works for you. Give our guys some combat practice here. Oh yeah, our library here. Now we can buy 2 fireballs and 2 heals. We're gonna need some coal. Let's get a coal mine going. Hopefully. Aha! You have room for coal. No, we don't want to remove the whole mountain. Thank you very much. I'd like to tap into that naturally, please. Alright, we're at minus 21 food, but we also haven't been assigning people. We still need more upgrades for our farms. Yeah, I shouldn't have, yeah, let's get that stone flowing a little bit faster, please and thank you. Production decreased biome, eh? Oh, let's fix that biome, shall we? I think we shall. Alright, we've got one of our guys on an eagle here. And we can see what stuff they have. So they got the financial independence skill. And then they bought the critical damage skill, and then they need to level up to level 3 and level 4 to get additional skills. Yes, I know they're running low. Let's get our farms up. So this is why we wanted the extra buffer here. Oh, that lumberjack is going away on his own. Alright, more food? More food. Alright, let's upgrade you once we get the stone for it. It takes a little while for your wizard himself is actually making their way over here to actually cast this spell. I think. At least that's how they described it. Yeah, that's us. Going to cast a spell. Do you want a shortcut, my friend? We can do a shortcut. You might not know to walk around there. Like I said, early access. Bound to be a bug or 2. And here's our 2 guys. Now, unfortunately, per nest, you can only get 2. Can we reach you? No, you're in Fog of War. Should have grabbed it while our hero was doing a flyby. Can we move it? Nah. Yeah, now our wizard's doing their thing. Look at it. Look at this here. Oh, I guess we didn't need that extra bridge. He's doing it from afar, but that will soon be turned into more favorable territory for us. All right, what other islands are around here? I still don't know where our opponent is. I'm going to take a guess and say that this island up here has another wild eagle nest on it, which would make more sense. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else on here. Our wild eagle is deciding to mess with us. Yeah, I think that island over there has it. Let's confirm. Our heroes will respond to the attack. Yep, there's another eagle nest. Let's grab that island. I want it. Bring it all the way over here. So now, yeah, see, our heroes are now fighting the eagles directly from on Mount here, which is good because, yeah, it looks like the eagle's going to be going back to their nest up here, which we will soon be conquering. Looks like we got some guys here guarding some treasure, so we'll probably have to drop a bounty on there to get a bunch of our guys coming over there. In fact, I might even do a gateway so we can get everyone just sort of teleporting in there. Although that might be a lot of mana. We'll see. We'll see how they do. All right, let's do it. Come and get it, guys. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the magical gateway. Help them get there faster. That way our ground troops can actually get there and start getting some experience points so that they can actually get some of the more advanced skills and start getting the higher tier flying units. Area secure. Yeah, nah. They're just going to do a sweep for the area, and once they've secured it, then they'll claim their bounty. Well, this eagle nest is now clear and mine, so might as well get 2 more of them so we get 2 more of our heroes on a flying unit. Alright, farm level 3, farm level 3, farm level 2. Up you go. Oh, we need to fortify it? Okay, fortify it is. Oop, did we just... I think we just killed the mountain, but there's other deposits of stone on this island. We should now be able to. What are we missing? Stone, of course. Always the stone. Oh yeah, and our little desert island here is no longer desert, so we're no longer getting penalized for it. And I think it is safe now to rebuild that gold mine. Let's clear out the ruins of it here, or not. Are there any other spots that can entertain you? You're mining away up there. Any other lands that can host gold mines? No, that's okay. Yeah. Any good sources of mana? Oh, actually, our home island is a good source of mana. We'll take that. We got plenty of that rubies we might need if we get more though. You're a good source of rubies. Yeah, getting those 100 rubies in that chest was huge. What are we missing? Again, with the stone. Yeah, I know, we could trade for it. We've got 2.1k. But all that money just means that we can afford to have people not working our economy. Oop, I hear combat music. Aha! A raiding party, and they decided to raid where all my military is staying. Dummies. Well, that worked out in my favor, actually. Let's get rid of this lumberjack. Yeah, we can upgrade these with higher levels and get higher tier skills here. Again with the stone. You know what? Let's, where's that quarry? We need a stonemason too? Stonemason 2 it is. We'll get a stonemason 2. We'll get a quarry to boost our stone production across the Empire. And be good to go. Alright, we've got some extra room here. Let's get another recruit here, another explorer, since one of them died a while ago. Alright, you're up here, and now we can throw down a quarry. Actually, no. Let's throw down a quarry. We can't throw down a quarry here? Oh, we'll remove that tree. No? Oh, come on, game! Why you gotta play me like this? There's room for a quarry. Oh well. Might as well, actually, it's probably better to build it here. Because this is a lower upkeep island compared to this place. That'll get our stone income flowing a lot faster. Which is what we need at the moment. Yeah, it's only one extra cost, but 10% bonus across the Empire here. Oop, we are officially losing gold. So yeah, it is time for us to start upgrading. We get more population in the castle itself. Oh yeah, let's make sure there's plenty of financial independence buffs here. In our shooting range, we'll make sure we have plenty of critical damage. And we can, let's see, marksman. Alright, they're only attack range. Yeah, I think range is going to be our way to go here. We could use tier 2 skills for our knights too, but that we can build here. Ooh, deposits of gold, A. Oh yeah, now we should be able to upgrade this momentarily. There we go. Now let us get a third mage in here. Got our blacksmith. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go for bonus. Actually, armor might be a better idea. Let our guys get some better stuff. Deposits of iron, excellent. Yeah, we're tearing through our coal here, but luckily our coal mine is still going at full force here. All right, yeah, we're at the edge of our food. We're gonna need. I think all of our farms are level 3. Let's get you upgraded, Mr. Marketplace. Yeah, we still have a few more level 2 cottages we could upgrade. We need another farm. But that's okay. We can afford a farm, I think. The other thing we could do is build another mill to further boost this. Actually, why don't we? What do you need? Oh, you just need more stone to be upgraded. So we'll have 2 mills, and then we can get them to level 3 and just make our farmers just all that more efficient, rather than building more farms and tying up more workers. Excellent. Let's see here. Alright, you know what? I think this is a good stopping point. So, in our next episode, this is just going to be a little 2-part Pinstar Plays mini-series. We'll go out in search of our foe and see if we can't best them with our mighty army here. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.